thinking next 48 hours, what can we expect the next 48 hours? Messages from the universe here. So let's pull out the first card. This is a pretty good card to get, which is you reaching out and touching the stars, okay? Choosing which star, you want to, your head's in the clouds, and which star do you want to choose here? So that's a pretty good card to get to begin with. Um, and the next card, the Sun card, okay? It looks like your time has come here over the next 48 hours, the Sun card. Now, I feel what I pick up here going into the past, I feel you feel exhausted, pretty tired, and you think, oh God, what are you telling me here? That things are gonna all of a sudden do a U-turn and everything's gonna turn out okay. Well, let me put it this way. Last month or the last few weeks or the last month is in the past and that's over. Now we're going into the next chapter. It says take your pick here with the stars and the Sun card here. The next card I get here is the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, innocence, okay. Now this is a strange one because how you actually succeed is I know that you are wise. I know you're wiser, you're older, and you are you are beyond kind of being naive in a way. You still have a lot to learn. You still have a lot to learn, but this is a message from the universe to say to actually achieve this is to actually act very naive and innocent. And I don't like it when people act, but if you go all guns blazing into a situation, okay, and say, oh, I know exactly what to do here. I know how to deal with this. I know what you're looking for. I know this is I am your answer to your prayers. I am the one that's going to deal with all of this. Get out of my way. Let me deal with this. That is a lot to live up to. You don't want to be starting like this, whatever this is, because people will expect huge amounts from you when you're not going to be able to deliver that. You may be able to deliver it, but why put yourself in that position of, I'm going to be the answer to all your problems and I'm going to deal with this and why not go into this saying, I'll do my best and if my best isn't good enough, we can, if my best is not, instead of putting yourself right up there and saying, I'm going to deliver this up here, and you don't deliver that, or they're expecting more than that, much more than that. They're trying to bleed stuff from you. They're trying to get their money's worth from you, if you understand what I mean. They're trying to, wow, you'll be the one to sort out this huge problem that we have here. Don't make these promises. Do not make these promises. Just say, well, we'll take this slowly, see how this goes. But it's a two-way street kind of thing. It's a two-way street, and we have to work together, or we have to do this together, whatever this is, a relationship, a new relation. Don't make out that you're Miss Perfect, that you are the answer to this person's dreams. Just because they're gonna expect that, and they're gonna make you live up to that. If this is a job situation, they're going to expect more than that. So always start off lower and more kind of, don't show off your wiseness, your intelligence, to the extreme, because they're going to test you. They'll just think, oh, well, we can give this all to you and you can sort all this out and I don't have to worry. And when you don't take it away from them and you don't solve all the problems, then they're going to blame you. So start off with the bar. They also start with the bar quite high. But I feel if you start with the bar halfway, maybe, and just say, well, yes, I'm capable of this, and I can do this, and but I'm only human, and I will need, you will need your just keep it in the middle, keep it in the middle, and this is where you will succeed. This is where you will succeed because you will then be able to reach that bar that they're looking for, but it's not going to be too high and say, well, that's easy, I can reach that. And then they're not going to test you to see if you can reach the next hurdle or the next hurdle. Because, people are only human. They will get what they can out of other human beings. And it's just the way life is. Um, if you come along with all these promises that you could deliver, but not to the extreme and beyond, then, then you've got yourself into a problem. So it says to start with the page, which the page is being very naive and humble, like you don't know. You don't know, and then you're not going to be expected to know. You're not going to be expected to solve, be a miracle worker. That's what's coming through, and that's saying that's how you will be successful in the next 48 hours. Also, when you start to sing your praises, people get jealous. And, why is it you can do that and I can't do that, and all this craziness. So what the energies over the next 48 hours, you can be successful, you will be successful, but it depends how you, I think this is learning. It's actually, um, keeping yourself detached, keeping yourself back a little bit and your abilities back a little bit. And then when they do ask you, yeah, I can do that. Kind of thing, and surprise them with your cooking skills and all this kind of thing. But don't say that, I'm a big chef, because I think you've done this before and you have your scars to prove this. You've done this before. You have said that that I can do this, but they've wanted more from you and more from you and more from you, that you have become very wounded. And when you could not achieve this, they made you pay for this. When you could not make their life easier, they made you pay for this. And this is where your strength comes in. You are strong, but this is saying protect yourself so you do not get taken advantage of. Protect yourself. Just do a little bit at a time. Take it slowly. Don't overdo it. Don't overstretch yourself. Even say, oh God, if you're at a certain age, you can say, oh, I'm at a certain age. I'm not like a youngster anymore, kind of thing. Um, the Five of Swords, this is like a shadow side here. I'm not asking you to show your shadow side here, your manipulative side. I feel this is the way things are in our lives at the moment. So much toxicity and narcissism around. I feel that it's just really protecting yourself just by hiding a part of your personality, not actually to actually take advantage, to actually protect yourself. That's what this is saying. So this is like, again, I get this card, which is like two personalities. You've got one personality that's all yours, the person that you know, person, inside that you are protecting, and the person that you show to the world. And I'm not asking you to become a narcissist or somebody who puts on a show, an actress. In a way, this is just protecting you from, from being taken advantage of. So say protect that side of yourself that's all knowledgeable and has a lot of wisdom, and show the side of you that's humble and is naive, but that you don't know everything, kind of thing. So I guess this is what this is saying, keep yourself protected, um, by not giving too much. And I think a lot of you ladies at a certain age, 40s, for late 30s, even 40s, 50s, 60s, the older we get as ladies and gentlemen, that people are expecting more from us. They're expecting more wisdom, more strength, more resilience, more. You're old. You're older now. You're a grown up. So you can take some abuse here, or you can take me shouting at you. But I think if you show that yes, you are older, but you have this vulnerable side to you, and this humble side to you that says not really, and still show this innocence, I feel that it may kind of keep this at bay, keep this at bay, expecting more from you. Oh, you was able to cope with that, so now you can cope with this. I had this back when I worked in intensive care, and I remember the sister saying, it's supposed to be one-to-one, and I was actually, I think it was the start of staffing problems within our health service, and I remember doing 2-to-1, and possibly somebody gave me 3-to-1. I said, look, I can't cope with 3-to-1. It's too much for me. I really just cannot cope with it. And she said to me, like it was some kind of compliment, of course you can cope with this. We're going to train you up. You're going to be trained up like uh, you're going to be trained up like an SHO, which is senior house officer, by the time we finish with you. Of course you can cope with this. We're going to train you equivalent to be a doctor. And I took that as a compliment, because I was a little bit naive, and I should have taken that as like, and I should have still turned around and said, no, I cannot. And I don't want to be a doctor. I'm happy to be what I'm doing. And I should have, but instead I took that, my ego took it, drank it up, and I'm wanting to be more than I can give. And it's that kind of situation. It's like that. It's like holding yourself back. You're not there to solve the world's problems just because you're a little bit older, a little bit wiser. You're not there to solve these whole issues. Nobody can do that. You're only human. And I feel this is a big, big lesson, a big message that I'm giving to you from the universe is to not to act dumb, but to act as if, I'm not sure, kind of thing. Instead of like all going in saying, I know exactly what to do here, and I know, and I will meet that for you. You're not the Prime Minister, you're not the President of the United States. Well, you might be, but it's like keep it on the low down. This is what this is saying, and protect that self of yours. Um, yeah, the Six of Cups, and we are reminiscing a little bit here of the past, of the way that this has not really served you in the past. It's not served you in the past to say that you're all knowing, that you can solve everyone's problems. There's no need to worry, I will sort this out. No, It never served you. Where did that serve you apart from make you feel totally, absolutely, um, absolutely run ragged? It's not served you. And the Hermit card is, you may have run around like this, but been left alone to do this too. With the Hermit card, they may have entrusted you to say, hey, we're going to leave you alone to deal with all of this and bye bye kind of thing. So we have got something coming up here. It's an opportunity where they're going to leave their trust in your hands. But I feel that this time, just set the bar here and say, I know your limitations, and also know how people can actually take advantage of you and say, oh, that would take a team of people, not just little old me. That would take a team of cooks, cleaners, and not just little old me. Um, so I think there needs to be not in a bossy way, just put your cards on the table and say, well, I'm able to do that, and I'm able to do that. If it's a work situation, I'm able to, but I'm not able to do that, I'm afraid. Not that it may be too much for me. I'm only being honest with you. I hope that, you'll still and trust me, but I'm only human, and I'll only be able to just be honest, okay, be honest, because I think it never served you in the past, okay. It never took you what this is saying, you took on too much. You took on too much and it never served you. So keep it very on the low down and just say, I may be able to cope with that, but they're gonna expect a lot more than that because people take advantage. Yes, they do. So the next 48 hours is saying there is some opportunities here. Um, it's saying you can take that star out of the sky if you would like to, and the sun will shine on you, but for the right reasons, not for fakery. Just say, hey, hang on, don't put that spotlight on me just yet because I'm not here to solve all your problems. And act a little bit naive and not some kind of I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm gonna do this. Don't do that because you've done that before and you were abused because that did not serve you. These people took advantage of you and they left the scars to prove it. It may have made you feel ill, actually. It may have made you feel ill. But the strength card, you are strong enough to voice what your concerns and voice um, but hiding the shadow side of yourself, hiding this shadow side of yourself, I'm not lying, but I'm telling some white lies here. I am capable of this and I may be capable of that, but I'm not going to, and it's just protecting you. It's just protecting you. So it's not lying in a way. It's just knowing that, you know how people and human beings can be, and in the past it never served you. They're going to trust you totally to work on your own. Um, like a leader, so for some of you, it could be a leadership position. Um, this could be the next 48 hours, maybe on Monday. It maybe you're starting a new job, maybe you're applying for a new job. But this time, just dumb it down a little bit. And when you do expose what you can do, they're going to be, oh, I didn't know you could do that. Wow, Um, so, oh, well, it's, it, I didn't know I could do that, but hip, hey, ho, that kind of thing. Don't kind of give them a list of things that you can do because they'll pile another list on top. So to finish this 48-hour reading, whatever this is, whoever this I'm reaching out to, I've got my other little deck here, which I'm just going to pull out. Maybe a couple of these, and I'll leave the layout so you can actually see it. Messages, emails, text messages. Next 48 hours, you're going to get a lot of emails, text messages, the written word, okay? And I feel it's about home. It's about where your home is. So it's possibly where you used to live, or it's possibly somewhere that you're thinking about revisiting, that kind of thing. Um, yeah, I think also there's a love interest here. So look out for this. There is a love interest. I'm not sure if it's the right timing. I think did say the timing was right but I feel with this other thing where you're trying to establish yourself in a situation, this loving interest here, um, with a man here, I think it's more sexual. I get like a man and a woman, but with this card, being half naked, these are lovers. They're lovers, okay, and it's more of a sexual nature. They're looking for an affair or a sexual liaison, and so this weekend, really, next 48 hours, there is somebody who's around you that, but I feel they're interested more in the sexual side, not saying that that may not develop, but they're looking, I feel they feel very, very, very lonely. They feel they want skin upon skin kind of intimacy. They miss intimacy so much. I feel this is what this is. It's about loneliness. And so the first thing that's coming into their head is sexual, not sexual, I'm trying to think of the word, intimacy, intimacy, sexual desire. They miss that. And so I feel this may be coming in here. But with you, I feel it's more of a headache because you've got this other thing to sort out. And you're not the answer to their prayers, okay? This is what you can portray. I'm not the answer to what's going on in your life. Yes, maybe we can be friends, but I'm not the answer to this intimacy problem that you have that you want to fulfill. It's maybe I'm not the answer to that kind of thing. So it's not something, it's flattering, I guess. It's flattering. Um, it's making you feel a little bit more attractive, I guess. So maybe it's not a bad thing. Um, and so that is also that too. Next 48 hours. Okay. So whoever I'm reaching out to, that's your reading for the next 48 hours. If you'd like your own personal reading, please give me an email. My email address is here at the bottom. And I'll get back to you. I do a Zoom readings, and I will see you soon, okay, for more of these readings. Okay, and bye for now. Bye bye.